Okay, out of sheer desperation, because there doesn't seem to be any yeast in the store right now, I am making my own sourdough starter. It's really, really easy to do. This one I started yesterday, and it just has 1 cup of, 1/4 cup of flour and 1/4 cup of water in it. And then today, I'm going to do the same thing. 1/4 cup water, 1/4 cup flour. I'm gonna mix those together. So my funnel has gone missing all of a sudden this week. So what I'm doing is I just let the flour kind of pour into my measuring cup. I want just barely 1/4 cup. And then I'm just using a regular piece of paper as my funnel, which makes it really, it's just a quick, easy way of pouring it in. So I'm just folding it like this. I found my funnel. My daughter just found my funnel. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour my flour into my funnel, but you can use your paper, it will work. And then tap the sides until you get it all out. Okay, and the reason I want to use the funnel is because I don't want it along the sides. You want to keep that as clean as possible because you're going to have to go through and wipe down the sides if there's any there. And then I'm adding my 1/4 cup water. I actually boiled this water earlier today and then let it sit and cool, just so that there's not any other bacteria in it. But honestly, you don't need to. Yeast is pretty strong, and as long as you're taking care of this every day, it's going to kind of beat out anything else that happens to be in there. So right here along the side, you can see just a little bit of flour is kind of built up. And after I go through and mix this, I'm just going to take a pastry brush along the side and wipe down any of that ickiness. Okay, and you really, really want to mix it because you're incorporating air into it. And by incorporating air, you're helping keep those yeast nice and happy. Okay, so now I've got this mixed up. I'm going to push some of the flour along the side down, make sure it's good. But honestly, if you notice, this only takes like a minute or two out of your day. And within about 5 days, it'll be ready. The only other trick to remember is that once it gets to about here, so probably tomorrow, I'm going to go through and dump about half of it out before I add that day's flour and water. So actually day after tomorrow, I will go through and I will dump half and then we'll put in, just continue adding. Once you start getting a lot of bubbles in the morning and you'll have a separation of flour and kind of this watery liquid like mixture, it is good to go. You can put it in the fridge and keep it until you need it and just take it out the night before you're going to use it. And more on that later because there is some stuff you got to do as opposed to using regular yeast. And I do love regular yeast more, but this will work. All right, good luck with yours.